Galileo Galilei was not only a scientist, he was the architect of modern thought. He was born in Pisa, Italy in 1564. At that time, society and science were mainly based on the philosophy of Aristotle and the interpretation of the Church. Galileo was the first person to challenge the idea that the secrets of nature are written in the language of mathematics. He believed that real science is to prove something through experiments and observations, without blindly believing in anything. His insistence gave birth to the scientific method in the history of science. Revolutionary changes in space observation. In 1609, when Galileo learned that a glass device had been made in Holland that could make distant objects appear closer, he wasted no time and used his talent to create an improved telescope. His telescope was much more powerful than before. When he pointed this device at the sky, thousands of years of people's cosmic ideas were turned upside down. He saw that the moon's surface was not smooth at all, but rather had huge mountains and valleys. He discovered dark spots or sunspots on the sun, which proved that the sun was a variable object. The biggest surprise was the discovery of 4 satellites of Jupiter: Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. This was irrefutable evidence that not everything in the universe revolves around the Earth, which directly challenged the geocentric theory of the time. Opening new horizons in physics. Galileo's contribution was not limited to the sky. He also rewrote the laws of motion of the Earth on Earth. The famous experiment of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, although there is historical controversy about it, has become a legend in the history of science. He proved that the fall of an object does not depend on its weight. Rather, all objects fall at the same speed due to the pull of gravity. He introduced the concept of inertia, which later served as the basis for Sir Isaac Newton's first law of motion. His research on the motion of pendulums was also outstanding. He observed that the time it takes a pendulum to swing depends not on its amplitude, but on the length of the string. This discovery of his opened the way for the construction of perfect clocks. The fight for truth and the end of life. Galileo's greatest struggle was with the Catholic Church. He was accused of heresy for supporting Copernicus's heliocentric theory. The Earth revolves around the sun. In 1633, he was forced to deny his scientific truths at the trial of the Roman Inquisition. It is said that he muttered as he left the courtroom, "Eppur si muove," and yet it moves. He spent the last 8 years of his life under house arrest. Despite being almost blinded in this captivity, he finished writing his last book, Two New Sciences, which laid the foundation for mechanics. Although he died in 1642, his ideals continue to inspire scientists around the world. He taught that truth should not be sacrificed in the face of any power.